Welcome to the farm tonight. I wasn't thinking I'd go live, but Vicky's got a meeting for church for her women's church group. They call it the Relief Society. And there's plenty of things in the world that could use relief and help right now. So I just decided to go live for a minute. It is cold. As you can see, I threw my hoodie jacket thing on. It feels colder, or as cold as it has all winter. And yet, in the 10-day forecast, we show a day with 84 degrees at the end of it. So this time of year is just crazy. It goes from being super cold to 84 will feel hot. And so I just thought I'd take you around, show you what's going on this evening, and say hello to everybody. For some reason, I don't get it. I'll never understand the YouTube algorithms, but our videos just have not been being shown much lately. We're getting, feels like about a third of the views that we used to get. So I don't know why, but we're gonna keep trying. And so that's why we try different things, like more lives. We've done more shorts lately, which are the shorter videos on YouTube. And then you just pray that it'll work. This has become an added income for our family, and it's a part of our livelihood. We're like all of you, you try to make ends meet, you try to pay off debts, you try to do what you can do. And so YouTube is more than just a hobby or showing what we do. It's trying to make a living with it. And so I sure wish we could figure it out. But anyway, I'm not here complaining. I'm just telling you about it. I don't know if any of you out there are YouTubers yourselves, but if you have questions about what not to do, we could probably help you with that. So it looks like some fun comments have been coming in. I'll turn this around and look at those as you get to look at the horses. The sun just set. Let me see. The sun just set, so it's already getting darker. But there's Butters. Butters is a beautiful 2-year-old filly. We got Biscuit and Peppy. Peppy sat. We've had just enough snow and rain today to get everything muddy, but literally it's like not probably a tenth of an inch. That's about as much moisture as we've had all winter. It's crazy. But Peppy sure got dirty. So there's Biscuit right there. And Peppy. We got Shevlin and Rawhide. And so anyway, there's just a lot going on the farm tonight, guys. But they're happy because they're eating. I will get a bunch of these back out on pasture, hopefully in a week or two. I just watered for the first time, and so I'm letting the pastures dry, but with this cold weather, it'll dry more slowly. So there's Pumpkin. Okay, Jay says, sometimes the shorts are irritating. What is wrong with conversations and getting to know you? Jay, give me more feedback. I don't know exactly what you're saying there. Shorts are just real quick little tidbits. And so if you don't like shorts, don't watch shorts. I don't blame you. Again, we're just trying whatever we can to see if we can make it work. James, thank you. He says he loves us, guys. Z2B says you need to come to South Florida where the temperatures are in the mid 80s. That sounds great, except for Florida gets hurricanes and stuff. Arizona is pretty nice for the mild. Well, yeah, it gets hot, but for the most part, a lot of the earthquakes and tsunamis and tornadoes and stuff like that, we avoid a lot of that. But Chad Begay from Tucson. Chad, with the last name Begay. You sound like you're probably Navajo, and are you originally from these parts? All right, so there's Pumpkin and Chipper and Nugget, and there's Ty Cox, or Rodeo Ty, or Cowboy Ty, not Rodeo Ty. Sorry, Ty. Right as I said it, I'm like, wait, that sounds wrong. I cannot wait for a nice day. Today the wind literally would blow 60 miles an hour with snow, and then the next minute it would get sunny and the wind would stop, and then it would start blowing again and it would rain, and then it's just been crazy. Chad from Jettato, that's so cool. I know right where Jettato is. I go up there many times. He's half Navajo, that's cool. Okay, may have a few snowflakes Sunday morning. Tomorrow, Casey has a track meet, and the high in Blue Ridge, where she's having her track meet, is supposed to be 48, with a low tomorrow morning up there of 23. So I am not looking forward to that weather, but I always look forward to supporting my daughter. So, Bon Big Boy, how are you? Bon Big Boy is someone who's watched our channel a lot. You're from the reservation also, right? And then here we go. I doctored those brands with my mom's salve, and then he laid in the manure and got it all stuck to him. There you go. Bon Big Boy, I thought you were from the reservation. That's awesome. Anyway, so now waiting for a warm day to clean him up. Like I say, the sun's set, guys. It's getting dark. I'm just taking you around, kind of checking on things. Moving the water here. The water's flowing over. Wow, we got a lot of people from the reservation on night. I love it. Who was that just said they were on from Ganado? All right, there we go. Sorry, just getting the water running somewhere else. I moved Chocolate out to her own pasture here. She's expecting here in the next month, hopefully. So it was Buggy from Ganado, Arizona. Thank you, Glenna. I do try to take care of things. Wow, there's a big track meet in Canton tomorrow. It's gonna be freezing up there too. Francis says she loves all. Is Francis a guy or girl? I'm sorry. Francis Matano loves the short videos or live, any way you do them. Francis, thank you. That's super nice of you. And I apologize. I've met some Francises that are women and some that are men. So let me know. Am I talking to a male or female there? How is the drinking post not working in the corral? Hey, Ty, you are so observant. Yes, there's a rock caught down in the plumbing, and I've got to get it fixed. Ty observes things better than about anyone I've ever met. He knows our farm very well. My friends are on the reservation in Wyoming, Glinda. This is fun, guys. I feel like I'm just talking to a lot of my friends from all over the world. A lot of my friends from the reservation. And here is Smokey Joe. Isn't he looking pretty, guys? You can tell he's starting to lose his summer or his winter coat, and a lot of the blues coming in. I cannot wait to see how he looks when he's all shed off and pretty. So hit that like button, guys. And don't be afraid to give me some feedback as far as what might work better. For some reason, Michelle says Smokey Joe is gorgeous, and I agree. I cannot wait to see him when he's just all shit off and looking really pretty. Ty asks if it's irrigation time for the pastures and the fields. Yes, we got our first irrigation just about a week ago, and that's why all the horses are here at the place, except for Ombre. Someone asked me for an update on Ombre, and I forget sometimes that I don't give updates everywhere. If you look at our other social media platform, Facebook, I put up some reels yesterday of ombre that were just beautiful. They were so fun. He's looking amazing. His problem is we've got to, I've explained this before, but I'll explain it again. He has one retained testicle that is going to cost some money. So we're going to have to figure out. That's why he's not with any of the girls, but he's thriving and he's so fun. Okay, Frances is an older woman. Okay, Frances, thank you. Frances was nice. I just asked, I said, sorry, I've met some Franceses that are men and some that are women. And so thank you, Frances. You're awesome for your kind comments. And she was the one that said, whether it's a live or a short, she likes them all. So thank you. And then someone else just said they only do YouTube. So I get it. You know, everyone does things different. Some people watch more than one social media platform, and some like one over the other. And don't feel bad if people aren't watching our channel. Maybe it's something we're doing wrong, or maybe we just gotta tweak something to get YouTube to notice us better. I don't know. I really don't understand it, but Ty, I have not talked to a vet yet. That's my fault, but I've been so busy. I've driven 20 hours. I've been 20 hours in the car this week for work so far, and it's been a long week, but it's been good. So there you go, guys. I started to tell you something. Don't remember what it was, but anyway. Oh, that's what it was. We hit over 90,000 subscribers, and yet we just don't get the views that a lot of other channels do. And so it very well could be people just don't like to watch an old guy like me. I think when Blake comes back, that will help. But a lot of people have asked, well, what are Blake's plans? And honestly, he wants to stay focused on the mission until he comes home. He is loving being a missionary, and he's putting his all into it. Okay, so let's see. Somebody just said, old cowboy vet said, hey, hello from the Gila Valley. John said, yo, you're charming. Try streaming vertically. Okay, that's interesting that you would say that. I've been told if you do it vertically for Facebook, that's the right way to do it. For YouTube, they normally say to do it horizontally. How are you guys seeing it? Are you liking it? Do you like the view the way I'm doing it, or should I do it a different way? If I tried to switch it right in the midstream, it would cause all kinds of chaos. But maybe I do my lives wrong. And also it depends if you're watching from a laptop or from a phone, probably. But YouTube likes the vertical, Facebook likes the, so what is it, the they call it different things. Let's see, so Glenna says they're on a phone. Temporarily will help you with subscribers. Okay, that's good to know. Maybe I will try. Okay, Edwin likes it horizontal. Yeah, I don't know. And when you say help with subscriber, our subscribers are doing pretty good. I mean, we would love to get to 100,000 by the end of the year. That would be our goal. But honestly, once you get past a certain number of subscribers don't really affect anything as far as it's views that we need now. The more views you get, the more commercials that are paid for, and that's how you get paid. So okay, I'm gonna turn this around. I wanted you guys to get to see some pretty horses instead of me. Okay, that's right. Thank you. So it's called landscape or portrait. Um, thank you, Ty. He said hit the like button. Forever Factor said my gelding is my profile picture. Had both testicles retained, but my vet out here in Kentucky was able to reach them without general sedation. Therefore, ombre can have something. Yeah, hopefully that would be nice. But we already removed one testicle and the other one could not be found. It was in the abdomen. So that's where we're gonna have to, it's gonna be a little harder. But I've also letting him grow up and maybe somehow it'll drop as he is now getting fed well. What do you guys think of Pumpkin? She's really unique. Her markings. Then there's Peppy. Peppy had the biggest gash right here. When she was 1 year old, before I got her, she got cut on a fence and it really did some damage. Hey. And, but now look at her. She's doing great. Good evening, Owen. Was there a bump on that gray horse's face? Which one are we talking about? I don't know about a bump on one of their faces. Are you talking about Peppy here? Because I don't think so. That is awesome with the truck. I do love my Ford feeder. I just think it's really unique. Jody Jackson's on. That's awesome. Okay, everyone's saying on that gray horse's face. Which gray horse are we talking about? Is it Peppy? Because I don't see one. Is it Chevlin? Now you guys all have me curious which horse you're seeing a bump on their face. I'm not seeing something out of the ordinary here. So I hope someone just saw something that's not there. I don't know. Okay, how many rescue horses are you taking care of at this time? Too many. Those two over there, I'm looking for homes for Butters and Biscuit. And I've had so many people reach out, but no one's made it work yet. Okay, Cowgirl says that she likes it horizontal. So the way I've got it, it fills the full screen on a laptop. And even on a phone, I think I don't know. Like I say, I'm looking for some feedback, so I don't want to be biased in my feelings about it. Thank you, Ty. They are looking healthy. Forever Factor, do you guys raise race horses there in Kentucky? That's a good question. Yeah, I am gonna wait for a little while for Ombre. John the Beagle Dad says I'm getting a new puppy and can't wait. Jody Jackson, how are your horses doing out in Nebraska? Anyway, I started to tell you, we got Butters and Biscuit over here. We've got Honey right there. Chevlin, I've decided to keep for a little while. I'm just really liking riding her right now. She's super fun. If I got a good offer for Pumpkin, we might let her go. I've got to trim down. I've got so many horses right now. I love them all. But when you get them, the goal is to have them go to a good home, but then you get kind of attached. And then you have a hard time deciding which ones to let go. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. Right here, this Boss, she's an older mare and she's thin. I'm gonna have to pin her separately so we can see if we can get some weight on her. The horses are getting plenty of feed. I think they all look pretty healthy, but she hasn't lost weight, but she definitely is not putting on weight, and so we're gonna try. But at her age, it's a little harder to keep the weight on. But I'm loving her around here too, just because she's so gentle and she's so fun. Oh, Jody said that Lakota and Scout were castrated. Remember Lakota, the Gruya paint done? baby that was so cute, and then Scout, the sorrel. So she says they both got castrated today, so that's cool. So excited for you, John, that you're getting a new puppy. Taylor asks how her teeth are. Good question. That may be the next step, to check Boss's teeth and see. So Ty says the legendary Kentucky Derby is in 1 month. That's awesome. How many of you are horse race people? Well, I started to tell you, I love my Ford feeder, and I joke because I like Chevys personally. So I've jokingly said, well, I would have had a Chevy feeder, but they're all still running. Ha ha ha. I know that's not true. Some of you love Fords, but I found a good use for a Ford right here. So Glenda says, I'm a major horse addict. There's worse things to be addicted to. Hello from Zuni, New Mexico. I was in Zuni last week for work, Alex. That's really cool. I didn't know we had some Zuni followers. That's awesome. The Zuni tribe is in northern New Mexico. Is that right? No, not northern. Kind of northern. But anyway, the Zuni tribe is located just south of Gallup. And I love their culture. I love all the Native American tribes around here, but the Zuni tribe has its own unique architecture, ceremonies. They have Zuni bread that they cook in some dirt ovens. Anyway, really cool. If you're ever near Gallup, New Mexico, go to the Zuni tribe and go check out their visitor center. Okay, Kathy's saying it's snowy in Montana again. Yeah, I cannot wait for summer to get here. Jody says Rams run forever too. It's just that they rust out faster. That's interesting. You know what? We just got a Dodge Ram, and I'm really liking it. It's a 2016. It's used, but we're really liking our new truck. It's new to us. So, well, guys, I hope you enjoy just kind of hanging out with me on the farm. Even though it's cold, the wind stopped blowing finally. So it's actually very peaceful out here. It's cold, but peaceful. And I hope you're enjoying watching tonight. So John's saying maybe vertical. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll try a live vertical and see how it goes. It's interesting. I'm an old guy. I'm not great with technology. And so when you're in your 50s and you're doing YouTube, it's interesting, you know, just the learning curve of technology and phones. And I've learned a lot, but there's still a lot. Thank you, Kathy Williamson says horizontal on YouTube it's great. So anyway, there is a learning curve with all the technology involved with social media and stuff. So I have a lot to learn, and we'd love any feedback. We're looking for the answers. Like anyone with a small business, you're always looking to improve. You're trying to increase sales, do things like that. And that's what you do when you're a YouTuber, is you're trying to increase your volume, and so you try to get more views. And I don't know the right answer. Obviously, we haven't figured it out. We have one of our videos that I don't remember. It's over 1 million views. And why that one video took off and not our others, I don't know. I don't know what the answer is. It's kind of crazy. Okay, Bev says some creators complain YouTube wants them to pay to have their channels moved to the top of the... You know what? I think there's some truth to that. A lot of people You can pay money to boost stuff on your channels, which is interesting. You pay money to get more money. But is the payment worth the investment? I don't know. We have tried to grow organically. Seize the Gray is going to win the Kentucky Derby. Cool. I haven't followed it, but now that I've heard that name, I'm going to be watching for Gray. I like that. So there you go, guys. I hope you've enjoyed just coming along. It's a peaceful, quiet night on the farm, but it's cold and I'm ready for summer. It's showing in the forecast a 84-degree day in about a week. So it's gonna go from a low this morning of 28 to a high of 84 within a week. So that's a lot of change, but I'm looking forward to it. Glenda, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Before I sign off, real quick, why don't you put where you're joining us from tonight, and praying for those that are living in parts of the world that are going through weather challenges or war and other conflict. There's so much going on in the world today, and so we just need to be nice to each other, right, guys? That's what it's all about. It's just trying to make the world a better place by being kind to each other. There we go. Wyoming and California and Montana. Jody, I love your channel, but we want to see accidents. Hey, I don't want to be the accident you see, but she was joking. So we got Florida and Australia. Cool. St. George, Utah. Ever go to Chile? Oh, Chinle, not yes, I go to Chinle all the time. I was through there yesterday, as a matter of fact. Texas, Southern California. Oh, cool. Somebody said that old combat vet said I talked to the bird from the Goat Bros. Go check out Goat Bros, guys. He's working on the freaking bourbon. Yeah, someday it'll be done, but they've got so much going. I understand. It's crazy. Say, hey, subscribe to the Farm Under 66. They're trying to get to 100,000 subscribers by the new year. That's our goal. That would be quite the accomplishment to get to 100,000 subscribers. Well, guys, hit that like button. I have more likes than people on right now, so that means they liked it and then went somewhere else, I guess. But yes, I go to Window Rock also, Ty. How do you know all these? Oh, you served your mission around Arizona, but how do you know about all these reservation towns? We have North Carolina on, and Arizona, and Pennsylvania, Billings, Montana. This is awesome, guys. There's something peaceful about hearing horses chew. I don't know if you can hear that. Meg's Little House in the Country up in Idaho is saying they got snow and they're expecting some more, but they need some warm weather. Jody Jackson in Nebraska. Jody, what's the weather like in Nebraska? Because we were worried about the colts going that way, and then it warmed up just in time for them to get there, but how's it doing now? Actually, if they got castrated today, it may be a blessing that it's cooled off. It's nice to have cool weather when you castrate a horse, just so there's not flies, there's less bleeding, stuff like that. Ty likes to look at maps. Okay, Ty, come stay a night with us on the farm sometime. Ty's a dear friend that we've known for a while, but he's never been to the farm. He could go out on the reservation with me. All right, guys, have a good night. God bless. Appreciate your support of our channel. Hey, Harley, be nice. Why are you being mean? Gina just got on. I cut a live. Oh, now Gina Harp is the one that owns Palmer 66. Gina, I would love some updated pictures to see how he's doing. He is one beautiful horse. Okay, Lost Tribe says shorts are good for YouTube because they're more likely to be shared on social media. That is a true statement. And sometimes shorts do help you go up in subscribers. They just don't help your long format videos to get more views. So, but thank you for the feedback. Guys, have a good night. It is getting cold, even though it's peaceful. But I'm gonna call it a night and get up to the house. God bless. And Gina says he's starting to shed out and will be and get us some pictures soon. Ty says, I need to see you guys and the Painted Desert Ranch as well. That's awesome. All right, guys, have a good night. Hope you've enjoyed coming along.